Thank you, Greg. You know, the night is still buzzing here at Hodgetown. Congratulations, Mayor Cole Stanley.
Thank you, Canion.
What is one promise that you're making now that voters can hold on to by the end of your term?
Well, I'd like to start off by saying it's an honor to get to be here on Channel 10. It's my favorite news reporting station. I appreciate the professionalism and the courtesy that you guys showed all the candidates during this season. So thank you for that. It's good to get this win. It's good to get this behind us, and we're going to keep things the same. We've got a good set of priorities. We're not getting distracted by shiny things, so you're going to see us continue to support those local heroes, those boots on the ground, and then we're going to tackle these very large infrastructure issues that we're facing.
So, this was an intense campaign. What do you think it revealed about Amarillo's biggest challenges, and how will that shape your term?
I appreciate the opponents that I've had in the race. I'm disappointed that we didn't run in a gentleman fashion and that everything turned so negative. So I apologize to our taxpayer that they had to endure that. But I do feel like the positive thing out of this is that we are moving forward. Amarillo's got a bright future. We've got a ton of resources here. We're super excited about Tim Reed, being able to put him on the team, and we're ready to get out there and move Amarillo forward.
Yes, no, I respect Reed and what he does for the veterans. You just talked about, how first responders, they mean so much to the community. Can you tell me about what first responders mean to our community and how they keep us safe?
Well, it's the backbone of any community, and if you don't have a safe city, you don't have a city anyone's going to live in. And so our police officers, our firemen, and then they can't do their job without those nurses and those medical professionals and our hospitals that are taking care of all those people when they're in their greatest times of need. What they've got to have is they've got to have that infrastructure support, and they got to have that budget right. So we're going to tackle that budget in July, and we're going to go out there and put the money where we need it in order to make sure that we're attacking and preparing all of those local heroes like they need.
Exactly. And I guess, what is one thing that you want to say, for the people, that did vote for you, and that what are you going to give them?
Well, I appreciate the support and the confidence, and so what they're going to get, when I got elected 2 years ago, I said, I'll outwork everyone that's come before me. And so my critics can definitely be critical of performance, but what they can't say is that I'm not a hard worker and that I didn't give it my all. I'm going to take 10 days off, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you 720 more days. And so I'm going to push really hard for 2 years, and I'll leave it all out on the field when I'm done.
Thank you so much, Cole Stanley, and thank you again,
yes.
And congratulations. We're going to send it back to Greg and do your thing.
Appreciate it. Thank you.